original Black Uhuru and later Wailing Souls member Garth Dennis. Your real name is Rudolph Dennis. Where did the name Garth come
my
from?
brother, there was this guy by the name of Humphrey Bogart to the movie of you know what I mean? And things. So him also got name his sister's son Bart, you know? Yes, that's where it come from.
Who's coming to dinner? Not to dreadlocks. Yes, who's coming to dinner? Not to
No, you would have started out as a founding member of Black Uhuru.
Yeah,
that was
I
in what
started
year?
that group. I'm a phone member. I'd say we started recording in the 70s. But I was always singing from Trenchtown. And from Trenchtown, parents bought a place.
Oh, I can see you brought some herb from me. Not to dreadlocks. I appreciate the herb you brought for me.
Waterhouse to Trenchtown, and you know, as soon as I started staying up in Waterhouse,
You were born in Trenchtown?
I was born in Kingston. Around Kingston, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? Mother ended up in Trenchtown until they went to England, and you know what I mean? In Trenchtown, home where I live in is you know what I mean? So when you go move there, so it's like, you know? Yes, that whole thing. But the music was in us fight for the great Prince Buster, and you know what I mean? Music City and Town, the great Sebastian, exposed to music. I mean, so I was always like, just had a sister who had a hit song, a hit ska song in the 60s.
So the book of rules I stand.
She and her virgin named Andy and Joy. You're wondering now? Remember that song?
Yeah, that was your sister.
Yeah. So
Interesting as you talk about Trenchtown, you have an album that you released in 2015.
Guess who's coming to dinner? Not to dreadlocks. Guess who's coming?
3rd Street.
3rd Street.
Yeah.
That's your first solo album?
Yeah, that's my first solo album.
Tell me about that album and why the name Trenchtown, 19 3rd Street.
Well, it's just foundation, you know what I mean? Get involved with the music and thing, you know what I mean? And that's the home where the Wailing the Wailers first started, right? That's where Nesta Bob, the great Bob, my brother, the great Peter, Bevan, Cherry, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's where the foundation is, 19th Street. So to keep the vibes going, you know what I mean? That's why it's there. Trenchtown, 19th Street, Trenchtown.
How come Trenchtown?
Time and change, suffering makes me realize what it takes.
Such a significant role in Jamaican music.
Straight is like, to be honest, the answer is like a lot of original people with certain vibration right away from all over the country. That's where, right? They can come and have a little, you know what I mean? That's the fame amongst them.
Guess who's coming to dinner? Not dreadlocks.
The police station is outside of the area, so you're not harassed by the police inside, so you know what I mean? Somebody can come in. So Trenchtown is a place where people can unite and talk, and at one time as a black man out of Jamaica, also like, you know what I mean? It was something against society.
Guess who's coming to dinner? Not dreadlocks. Guess who's coming to dinner? Not dreadlocks.
Communicate. Plus you have places there where you can recreate yourself. You have room for recreate yourself. So. And there were some beautiful people in Trenchtown. Great place, one of the greatest cities in the whole wide world, man.
Tell me a little bit about Black Uhuru being formed.
Well, as I said, coming from Trenchtown, right?
Guess who's coming to dinner? Not dreadlocks.
Eggs and the Wailers them and Pressure Brethren them, it's like somehow I hardly start go down there like a regular like how I used to, and I start staying Waterhouse, right? And I brought him Wally, sister part of one of the child for Bob Marley. Wally, let me in and start showing some cards. I start telling myself. By them time it's like I start and then. By the time now, Ducky used to stay with me at my house. Right, so he was always around.
This is Ducky Simpson.
So I come one time to the rehearsal in Trenchtown and things. So wherever we find room to jam, record me, right, and them come along, right. When I say them come along, Carlos, by then, right, and then Carlos get involved. And
where you met Don Carlos?
In water. What really happens is that, yeah, I don't want to put down nobody, you know, but in those days, technology couldn't help you if it's...
I'm just coming from the woods, not to hear that.
You know what I mean? So when I start the group and start to lead and start to the lead singing, it's like, I mean, the vocals up to standard, right? But I was the first lead singer for Black Hole, the first three songs I wrote them, and Slow Coats, Train to Zion. And,
so we give thanks and praise, not to hear that. Now the things and time have changed, suffering makes me.
Slow Coats, Leaving to Zion. Yeah, the third song was called Folk Song, a song by Curtis Mayfield. Yeah.
So it was a cover of
song. Yeah, like how Bob there, but you know what I mean, take one and two lines from. Yeah, I did that with that song.
Realize what it takes and now to be
So you were the lead singer for Black Uhuru at the time?
Yeah, the first lead singer I put the group.
Were you also...
Well, I could help myself a little with the guitar. Because I come from Trenchtown and Wally and Joe Higgs and the rest of guys can jam. And the guitar before Mercer and Virgin them. So I was the one who used to play
So
the
Garth,
guitar.
where would you say your strength is? In vocals or in playing music?
I'd say vocals. But I love
yes,
playing music.
how good and how pleasant it is for a night to be together and love another one. Giving thanks and praise unto the Most High.
Special vibration, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Tell me about the transition from Black Uhuru to Wailing Souls.
Well, it's kind of funny, you know, because I used to associate with the both set and Brethren really at the same time. By the time the Brethren them from Trenchtown, they never used to call themselves that. We had the name Wailing Souls from a time, but they never used to use it. They used to go by different names. Right?
That is how we like, and not we ourselves. So it's always great to hear Joe.
They come get me, right? Check me after for work out some tune with them because we always do that, growing up workout tune for them. And I go work out the songs with them, and the next thing I know them say, no man, come go studio. So I start recording with a program called Weird Shot, right? And and I start 1 and 2 appearances with them as Souls, right? By this time now, the Brethren used to still come around because my dad had his own place in Waterhouse and he wasn't there. There was parents who used to accommodate with that.
So let us say, oh my God.
So by them time, Michael and Ducky them used to still come around and, you know what I mean? So when the Black Hole thing start jam again, you know what I mean? I used to still try to find a third person with him.
So hold on. So whilst you were performing with Wailing Souls, you
in
were
the
actually
company of
still
them,
with.
you know, working out songs with them because they say I was also play the guitar and you know what I mean? So I knew all those songs before, you know. And most of those songs was written by a elder by the name of Mr. Johnson, we call him Juki Shine. So I already knew those songs.
Oh, we put our trust, yes. Now the people's eyes are open.
Myself and Ducky is a bit older than Michael, right? So me and Ducky used to power a lot before Michael, but I already know Michael and his brother, and his brother was a good singer too, right? Yeah. But I really put the group together, man, and I used to do it trying to find a third. I still used to do that thing. Yeah.
So did you start touring with Black Uhuru also in that first year?
The Grammy thing coming and everything, we used to go about in here and sing, but like touring as such, no.
No.
No, I wasn't there with Slide doing the Slime Rabbit.
Just locally?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you transitioned
They're able to see now, no sorrows anymore. Eyes are open, now the people are able to see now, no sorrows anymore.